What's up everyone, Terraquake here, and welcome on back to our Pokemon Gaia walkthrough. In the last episode, we surfed west of Presamos Island and into the depths, did a little bit of scuba diving, and that brought us out to the Edashore Reach, or Edashore Reach, however you want to say it. Either way, we got to work our way north through this route. By the way, this guy will give you the soft sand right off the bat. But yeah, work your way north through this route, and this will take us to Edashore Town. I'm going to keep on saying Edashore. I don't know if that's right, but it sounds more right than Edashore, to me at least. But yeah, Edashore Town is the next kind of location you want to get to. Also, I was just checking to make sure I had some Max Repel sprayed. Nothing over there, though, so yeah, let's hop back on land. And I think there might be a gym up in that town. I'm not 100% sure, so don't quote me on that. But anyways, there's a dead end, wonderful, teasing us with that TM over there too. But it's nice to be back on land after, you know, being down in the depths. But yeah, the other location around here is the Cosmic Caverns. Now, that's a small little kind of cave section that I'll actually be checking out in the next episode. I think the goal today is to just get through this route, because then in the next episode we can check out that small little cavern area, as well as check out the Edashore Town. So, yeah, if we can cover all of this route today, that'd be nice, since there are a decent amount of trainers around here. Starting with this guy who just got obliterated by a Sludge Bomb. There we go, Zona. Now, if you're wondering about wild Pokemon around here, you got stuff like Lanoon, Pelipper, Bibarel, Absol, Tangela, and Clefairy. So those are some of your options. But yeah, as I said, good amount of trainers on this route, so today's all about battling, baby. All about battling. But yeah, I'm recording this episode after just a couple recordings of the Pokemon Y series. Still feeling a little bit sick, as I talked about in Monday's episode of Pokemon Y. I just got sick over the weekend, which sucks. But we're recovering now, hopefully, and I'm trying to stay on top of my work, but I've had to delay some things over on the main channel, which always sucks. I hate doing that. I hate not being able to stream. It's a terrible thing. Terrible. But, you know, it happens. And this kind of stinks. Stoutland having Intimidate to weaken our Brick Break. That is pretty unfortunate. I guess we have Intimidate too, and we quad resist this Crunch. Wow, 3 hit points. How about that, man? How about that? What a hit, Stoutland. You really did a whopping 3 hit points there, man. You're really strong. Alright, there we go, level 45 for Pants. So yeah, full team of 6 now. Everyone's slowly but surely making their way up. I'm going to pass on Takedown, by the way. And down goes the gentleman. His name was Archibald or Archibald? Yo, I ain't never heard that name before, but it's one heck of a name, I suppose. Alright, for this next battle, who do I want? I think Happy Feet. Shouldn't be too bad. Should be able to handle this next battle. And yeah, looks like you can kind of just weave and wind your way through this route, because looks like we're going to be able to head back down south. I think there's going to be some spots where you can surf even, but eventually, you know, we'll make it to the town. And I think I looked ahead in the guide, I think there's like some big little cutscene or something that happens up in this town. So, man, hopefully I don't like accidentally activate it in this episode once we get there. But if I do, it's not the end of the world, you know. It wouldn't be that big of a deal. Alright, ooh, you do have close combat. Sort of forgot that Staraptor had that move. He's not gonna kill us, though. Happy Feet is too bulky. Now, if that thing was part fighting, ooh, yeah, then we could have gone down, but one more Surf will do the trick on this man, and then I think this lady is gonna have a Hariyama as well, so definitely gonna need to get out of here for that. And, yeah, this is Wednesday's video. Gonna be a good weekend coming up, I suppose, because I get to see my parents for the first time in, like, a little while. You know, they're coming in town, visiting for the weekend while I'm out here in college, so that'll be fun. Definitely looking forward to that. I better not still be sick by then, let me tell you. Oh, let me tell you. I would start beefing with my own body at that point, I think. I mean, that would just be what I do, man, if I really was sick for an entire week. But, no, as I said, I feel better today, so that's always a good sign, right? That is always a good sign. Okay, let's take Happy Feet out from the front, and we are gonna go into... we got a Ghost type coming up, but I'm gonna risk Xatu, and you'll see why in a second. Here's some grass. And nothing up here. So yeah, it's one of these Hex Maniacs. Man, we're really doing 2 series right now on the channel where we've got to face these Hex Maniac trainers. The really creepy ones. I mean, look at that smile, man. That's just straight up creepy. But yeah, it's a Gengar. This is why I kind of wanted to risk Xatu here, since we are super effective with Psychic. So let's see what happens. Hopefully a one-hit KO. Let's go. I knew Psybeak had it in him. Don't sleep on Xatu, let me tell you. Let me tell you, I know Natu was pretty weak at the beginning, but not anymore. As a matter of fact, most of our team was weak early on in the game, but now we're cruising, man. Now we are cruising. Okay, we're going to throw Pants to the front for the next battle. Now, right here, I think is the entrance to the caverns. And you know what? You actually have to go through this place in this game. Okay. Okay, now that's lovely. Hey, guess we're doing that now. So guess we're just going to cover this route and the caverns today. Look, in my defense, right? Well, I've said it before, I've never, like, fully played through this game. So I'm not really sure how you know, legitimately I can call this a walkthrough. But I'm doing my best. But, in my defense, the guide made it sound like this was kind of a little side area that you could check out. But nah, I guess it's for real, man. It's for real. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Because, yeah, if I'm not mistaken, there was nowhere else we could go up there. Hopefully, there wasn't. Now, the good news is, after you defeat this nurse, she'll heal up your Mon, so that's clutch, let me tell you. You don't got to go all the way back to, like, Presamos Island to do that. But, yeah, it looks like you've got some floors to head down, and we will just sort of check this place out as we go. We'll see what's popping down here. Another Hex Maniac, though. Dude, I don't like these creepy people, even though I just skipped out on her to grab the full heal. And, ooh, this is kind of weird. Looks like we weren't able to run through there. I'll go up to that Hex Maniac in a second, but I guess I ran into this Pokemaniac first. Jeez, all these maniacs out here, man, it's scaring me. That guy was pretty easy to deal with, and that Hex Maniac actually doesn't fight you, so we're sort of just gonna wander on past her, and we will we'll take on this guy instead. Now, right there looks to be the exit, but we do have that other little section that we got to check out too, since you know, back up by the nurse there were some diverging paths, and you know I'm going to check out both of them. Come on now. But yeah, it looks like this episode will be a bit of a longer one than I thought, but that's okay. That is perfectly fine. For now, we'll deal with this Electabuzz. Yeah, usually these, like, rocker dudes have electric types, so I suppose this is what we got to expect. Don't paralyze me, though, with this charge. Alright, appreciate that. Appreciate that, baby. But, yeah, we'll finish you off with Hex. And then what are you going to send out? I wouldn't be surprised if it's like an Electivire or something. Zebstrika. Okay. Definitely not an Electivire. Let's go to Zona, though. I was thinking Carnivine, but I don't know. Carnivine just doesn't hit as hard. We need a better physical attacking grass-type move, that's for sure. It's kind of funny, because in both series right now, you know, we've got Carnivine in this series and Trevenant in the Y series, and both of them are in, like, desperate need of a good grass-type move. But we just don't have it right now, man. So, we got to work with what we got, I suppose. But yeah, down goes this Zebstrika. So that wasn't too bad at all. And that'll do it for Rocker Clyde. Yo, Clyde from the Pokemon Black and White and Black 2 and White 2 gyms who always hands out the fresh water. That dude's a goat, man. I gotta say. Alright, so right over here looks to be an exit, so we won't go there just yet. I want to go back this way, though, see what else is over here. Another little entrance, but I did peep the item over here. And it is going to end up being a Dawnstone. Alright, who can that even evolve? What? That'll get you a Gallade, right? I think that's the one that I know off the top of my head. I'm sure there's probably a couple more. And let's head through this little doorway and see what lies on the other side. Not much so far. Dude, this almost looks like the moon or something, like these craters and whatnot. Also, looks like a hidden item would be here, but I suppose my senses are wrong for once. Man, that's a rare occurrence. And, wow, was this place really nothing? Okay. It seems like, see, I feel like something happens here. But, unfortunately, my guide does not tell me about it. To be fair, I'm not even on the page of the caverns right now, though, but I didn't see anything about it when I looked through it before starting this episode. Then again, I just sort of skimmed through, so I definitely could have missed it. Alright, but north of the nurse, you can find a Carbos here. And then I know there was a hiker up ahead because, again, I sort of peep this area during that cut that I did. So let's see. Oh, you don't fight us though. Man, a lot of the people seem kind of nice in here though. I can't lie. No one's having any beef. I mean, we're doing a couple battles, but that's really about it. And nothing on those ends, so we'll head down here. And, oh, this dude, see, he's definitely a fighter. Come on, you can just tell when they are. Now, there's a waterfall right there. I don't think we have waterfall yet, though. So, I don't think we'll even be able to climb up it, which does kind of stink. That guy had all 3 versions of Porygon right there. But, yeah, it looks like you can do more in here once you get waterfall. But I double-checked, and we actually don't have it yet. So, the only other thing to do is go back to where we were and head out to explore the rest of Edishore Reach, which is going to be good. More trainers to battle on the other side, I suppose. But yeah, they were all going for discharge too. I mean, really, does everyone in this game have discharge? Because that's what it's felt like for the past couple of battles. But here we go. Let's get out of here now. Hopefully, this is the exit at least. Yeah, I was about to say it had to be. It just looked like it, man. Just looked like it. All right, up here's a Ruined Maniac. What lies off to the left, though? You know there's something. Yeah, there's more. Look at this. Look at all that's over here. A Hidden Revive. See, I know that was worth it to come all the way over here for that. And we have a double battle. All right, let's do it then. Let's do it. Looks like it's going to be some fighting types, which isn't good because I think I still have a Empoleon up front. Hopefully my second Mon is able to take care of them. I forget who it is, though. And it's John Wick. Okay, I mean, a ghost type. Going up against a dark type, though. Not sure how much I like that. Alright, I think we're just gonna do this. We're just gonna gang up on the Scrafty. I don't want to go for Surf, though, since I think that would hit Chandelure, so let me not do that. Sucker Punch, ooh, yeah. A crit, too? Seriously? Seriously? Honestly, I was expecting that to do more, even without a crit. But we'll give it a Flamethrower, and that'll take it out. Beautiful, man. Perfect. Alright, now I do wonder if this Toxicroak has Dry Skin, because I'm pretty sure that means, what, you can't hit it with Water-type moves? And we're trying to get Mist all the way at level 46. Really? Really? But to play it safe, I'll just go for Metal Claw. Then again, if it does have Dry Skin, I think that means Flamethrower does more damage, right? So, well, the world may never know. We got a crit. We got a crit, so who knows, man? Who knows? But yeah, down goes those 2 trainers. And I think I want to put Carnivine at least to the second slot for now. Actually, you know what? No, we can put him to the front. I think we've got a hiker coming up somewhat soon. So we'll see. Down here's some grass, and all the way at the end is a full heal. I do want to make sure we grab that TM that we saw like back near the very beginning of the episode. And if I had to guess, I feel like it could be down that bridge. For now, though, we can use Rock Climb, though. That was kind of an awkward animation. I forgot that it looked like that in this game. And let's see where Surfing can take us. So, yeah, you can see we fought that veteran up on that bridge. There's the hiker that I'm about to get to, but let's just see what this does for us. We can go all the way back down towards the beginning and, yeah, come up these stairs, and here's that TM. TM24 Thunderbolt. Honestly, worth it to come all this way. Very solid electric type move that a lot of non-electric types can learn. So I'd recommend snagging that, and you already knew there was going to be a hidden item there. I guess that makes up for me getting tricked earlier. But yeah, other than that, I think that's it for that little surfing section. So let's fight the hiker. Let's do it, and then after this, I think we only have 4 trainers to go, so shouldn't be too bad at all. Looks like we will be able to reach Edishore Town by the end of the episode, which is the goal. And then, I mean, if nothing really goes on in that town, we could be taking on the 7th gym in the next episode. At least I think it's the 7th gym. I continue to get confused since I do 2 series at once, but, you know, I do my best. Alright, we'll take down this Nose Pass. By the way, did he not have Sturdy, and did he really just live on 1 hit point like that? I didn't really see if the message came up or not. That'd be kind of crazy if he didn't. Now, this is a Crustle, though, something I don't want to stay in for, considering it is indeed a part bug type. So I'll get out of here and send in Happy Feet, give it a surf. And I know this thing gets Sturdy, too. I mean, does everything have Sturdy? Yeah, there it is. Everything does, man. Everything does, it feels like. Alright, well, we can finish you off with the Aqua Jet. Not a move I use too often. So, we'll go ahead and take it out with that. You know, free priority. Not that Crustle probably had any priority moves anyways. But yeah, down goes Hiker Flint. Yo, the same Flint from the Sinnoh Elite Four? Man, he fell off, huh? He fell off. Nah, not really. Alright, here's another entrance to the caverns, though. Which, you know what? There may be more trainers waiting for us down there. I'm not gonna lie. But we can grab a Max Elixir right there. You know that's gonna come in handy for, like, the Elite Four and stuff. And, let's see what's through here. If that guy would stop talking to us. So, back into the caverns we go. And, ooh, is it a strength puzzle that we have? This looks like a strength puzzle and a half right here. Well, you know what? I'm down for a little bit of a puzzle. If I had to guess, though, it looks like... Oh, I don't even have a Pokemon with strength. Are you kidding me right now? Are you kidding me right now? I don't have a... Oh, we don't even have strength. Really? We don't have strength? Okay, well, maybe this is supposed to be saved for another time then. That's surprising. I feel like in like any Pokemon game, you know, you have strength by this point. But alright, since we can't do anything over there, it's time to head on this way and take on the Ruin Maniac, who I know for a fact has a Steelix. So once again, you already know Empoleon's going to be the answer, baby. You know he's going to be the answer. This dude's saying we're going to disrupt the topsoil. Bro, that's... who are you to tell me that I'm disrupting the environment around here? I'm just traveling through here. Gosh, that brings me back to, like, my environmental science class that I took in high school. I remember all the different, like, layers of soil that we had to learn or something. Oh my gosh. And you know what's crazy? I haven't needed that information since. So, yeah. It was all pointless. I mean, bro, come on. Really? We got to learn, like, layers A, B, C. I don't know all the layers. C, I already forgot, man. I already forgot. Alright, this lady's gonna whip out a Gallade, though. So, best bet? Well, I would say John Wick. He is weak, so we'll probably heal him up. I won't be that lazy, alright? I actually will use my Hyper Potions. And let's take her on. And then after this, only 2 more trainers remain. So that's going to be nice. But yeah, we'll probably just hit this thing with a couple of hexes. Looks like the Thunderbolt TM is the only like really notable item on this route. Maybe the Soft Sand that we got at the beginning too. If you skip out on all the other items, you're not missing much at all. Alright, let's go for Hex. I want Shadow Ball on this thing. Not sure if it gets it by level up, or if we'll just have to get the TM, but either way, that'll definitely be better. And wow, she was trying to be nice and go for Heal Pulse to heal us up. Man, do I like feel bad for knocking this thing out? I mean, my goodness. She was trying to be nice. Hey, it's a cruel world out there, though. You know, we're just teaching life lessons. Alright. Let's throw Carnivine to the front. I think we've got a Fisherman up next. But first, if I had to guess, he's going to be down there by the water. So let's go this way. Unless he proves us wrong, that'd be crazy. Nah, it's just an item over here. It is indeed an iron. I feel like we have found a lot of those stat boosting items today. But yeah, down the stairs, here's an old man. What you got? He's talking more about the Cosmic Caverns. You know, if I had to guess, I have a feeling that also there's an item you can get behind those rocks. But yeah, if I had to guess, I want to say it's a full restore, by the way. I could be wrong, though. If I had to guess, though, the third time I'm saying that within, like, 15 seconds. But I bet you that strength puzzle maybe has something to do with, like, a legendary mon or something. Or, you know, something later on that you just can't do right now. I don't know. Well, tragically, Carnivine went down to that dude's Tentacruel, but I don't know. At least he was able to take out the Tentacool. And up here, we got a Ranger. And this will be the final trainer. I think you can sort of see the start to Edishore Town coming up. So we'll probably call it a day here in just a second. But we got to deal with this guy first in his Ice Cream Cone. You know, fun fact about Vanillite and Vanillish. Some people think they're only based off of just ice cream cones and ice cream, which they are, you know. But apparently, I don't know, I saw a video. This is like a couple years ago. I don't know how I still remember this. But apparently, they also, more specifically, are inspired by, like, a certain type of ice cream that is only found, like, in New York City or something. Which would make sense because, you know, the Unova takes place in, like, the northeast of the U.S., at least that's what it's based off of. You know, Castelia City is supposed to be New York City. All that good stuff. So I feel like that does add a nice little layer of lore to Vanillish, if you want to call it that. But yeah, right up here is Edishore Town. I do want to see if there's anything out here that we're gonna miss by surfing. And oh come on, nah, this was just a troll. The developers knew I'd check out this little island for a hidden item, but there was nothing. That's crazy. All right, so that brings us back over here. Anything off to the right before we end things off? Probably not. No. All right, so next time we're checking out Edishore Town, and I'm not too sure. Maybe taking on the gym. We'll just see what happens. For now, though, hope y'all enjoyed. Have a great rest of your day, and until then, deuces.